Alright, hi guys, it's 2020. I guess I'm a gaming channel now. Hi, I'm Goody Ghosty. This is Mortician's. Can you speak without stuttering? A Mortician's Tale. Let's get into it. And maybe I'll update you guys on some live stuff. We'll see. I would like to play. Please? Oh no. Oh no. Hello? Oh no. I squonked it. Don't tell me. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again and try again until we cannot try again. Now where did the game go? For open the file. Just give me the thing. Just wanna play the game. Maybe it's because it's in full screen. Oh yeah, I have some headphones coming in the mail actually, but I want to play this now, so. Window. I can't change my setting? What heck? I guess I'll do. Yay! Okay, let's get into it. We're gonna edit that out. Hi, I'm Goody Ghosty. This is our Mortician's Tale. A game about being a mortician and death and life and stuff. It looks pretty cool. I got this with the racial justice bundle thing from itch.io. Itch.io? Itch.io. Yay! Sorry, I had some mishaps. Welcome, Charlie. Nice to meet you. My name's Matthew, and I'm mainly going to the man who delivers the bodies to you and helps with some of the more heavy lifting. Ever hear that joke about hearse driver? I'll tell it to you when I come by in a bit. Looking forward to working together. I think you'll enjoy working here. Amy is a sweetheart, but she runs a tight ship. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. She wouldn't have hired you otherwise. Cheers and good luck. Okay. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our new funeral director, Charlotte, or Charlie. Charlie is a recent graduate who came highly recommended and is eager to begin her career here with us at Rose and Daughters Funeral Home. Please take the time to make Charlie feel at home with one of our lovely. Well, you're new here, so it's probably best I explain where everything is. In your office preparation room, you'll find your cremation station, cremulator station, embalming station, and obviously, since you're reading this email, your desk and computer area. I know you have experience working with these stations, but please let me know if you have any questions. I guess my subject lines to you should start being more professional now that we are business professionals. I can't wait to get your reply so I can see your fancy new email signature. I love that you were able to land this gig straight after graduating. It sounds super cool. I didn't even know mom and pop funeral homes were a thing until now. I guess it's just not something I really think that much about. I should look more into this, learn more about your world this is why I don't talk. In industry, because as I said, you are now a very serious professional. Speaking of being a professional, my museum gig is amazing. I can't believe someone paid me to move to London, and not London. What does that mean? What is that? What state is that? Sorry. Serial killer capital of Canada. Ontario? To work in a museum. Like, take that, everyone who said I couldn't get a job with an art history degree. I'll tell you more about it when we Skype. My stories require you to see my face and that you hear my excellent British accent impersonation. Also, I signed you up for our funeral's monthly newsletter. Consider it your graduation gift. I love you. I'm super proud of you, gift. Love you, love you, love you. Oh. Is this our girlfriend? Please. I hope you settled in okay so far. Matthew should have dropped off your first body for you to work on. He said you were really friendly and he's glad to have someone young and lively to work with. You'll get used to his sense of humor. Oh, I get it. I get it. Your first body is Miss Garcia, an elderly woman who died suddenly of a heart attack. The family has asked for a closed casket funeral, so no embalming or body preparation is necessary. The family seems a little bit more united than previous families we've dealt with. Strange how grief affects people differently. Perhaps having more time to say goodbye makes things a bit easier, if that's possible. That being said, although you will not be embalming Miss Garcia, I do think it's important to take the time to clean her body. No one is going to see her body. I like to encourage my funeral directors to do this out of respect for the deceased and their loved ones. You'll find Miss Garcia in the prep room. Okay, this is just, we're happy to be brothers and daughters for my mother's funeral. We understand that there are usually procedures that must be followed in these situations, but if you could kindly not embalm my mother, we would greatly appreciate it. That would be greatly... Okay. And we will proceed with a closed casket for the service. I just know she wouldn't have wanted her death to have any negative impact on the environment, and since she fought so hard to beat her heart disease and to live healthily, it would be a shame to have her final moments to be counter to the way she lived. Thank you for anything you can do to help us in this matter. Sure thing. Oh, wait, I want to read more. Oh, so this is how we move. Want to see my face? Turn around. Turn around. Can I zoom in, or is this not something I can do? Hello, Miss Garcia. Ooh. Where you will prepare bodies for burials and mailings. Because the family has requested a closed casket, there will be no embalming. You are just going to clean the body. I can't. Oh, these are to keep the eyes closed. Okay, I guess we're gonna need. Hold on. A sponge. Can I close her eyes? I'm sorry, it's a dead body. I know. You're done. Miss Garcia will be sent to Mike, who will take care of dressing and putting her in the casket. It's time to go to Miss Garcia's funeral. You're responsible for taking care of the deceased body, but it's also important to pay your respect to their loved ones. Follow the arrow to head to the funeral parlor. Oh, did I change clothes, or was I already wearing this? I'm sorry. Attention span of a squirrel here. We look adorable. Oh. Oh, that's a nice gold casket there. She would have hated these paintings. She was so particular. Yeah, at least she doesn't have to see them, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry, I should not be laughing. This is a serious... I hate wearing pantyhose. My legs are so itchy, but it's always so cold in these funeral homes. I think I might actually miss those sweaters she used to knit for me now. Aww. Mommy, I'm hungry. When can we go? He doesn't understand. Poor thing. Yeah, I heard the family specifically said no embalming. I thought it was mandatory, like required by law, but I guess not. Embalming weirds me out. Do those chemicals leach into the ground? Seems strange to be using a chemical that's known to cause cancer, putting it into the ground like that. Or into the sewer. That's what they must do with the leftover formaldehyde, right? Just pour it down the drain? At least embalming quarantines you won't be buried alive. Stop it. Don't make me laugh right now. Oh. You must be Matthew? We usually don't small talk a lot at these things. At least that's what I always thought. Oh, paying our respects. Right. Peace out, homies. Where's my next body? It's like, I find this job like really interesting and neat. I don't think it's something I would do, but you know, someone's got to do it. I know the people who do it are really kind of respectful, and that's really nice. Okay, so let me explain this in a bit more detail. A colleague and I were discussing the tight lacer's liver specimen we have here at the museum. It's from a woman who died in 1907. The liver is tapered inwards from what the doctor leading the autopsy believed was too tight lacing on her corset. God, corsets are like so amazing, but God, they kill. They killed me. I wore a corset for like 2 hours, like 4 days ago. You know, like my sides just like, no, I think I had it too tight. That's my bad though. It was fascinating because it's kind of a controversial topic. Tight lacing was super popular, and while people associated it with fainting or hysteria, it's actually been associated with which is when the organs fall to the lower part of the abdomen, right? Which is super unseemly, but can also be caused by being pregnant. So, of course, this probably messed up some bones, but likely didn't do this kind of internal organ damage. And I'm tired of the condescension about my wardrobe that also implies I don't know what I'm doing. You go, Jennifer. These are the kinds of things I specifically research, and yet I'm treated like I know nothing about. I'm having a day, Charlie. I am so frustrated right now. I love you, baby. Oh, can I rant for a second? Oh, poor baby. I'm so tired of hearing strangers, colleagues, anybody, male colleagues, get on my case for wearing corsets. I wear them under my blazer and over a nice blouse, so it's not like I'm dressing inappropriately, even though dress codes are such sexist BS anyways. Like, I hate how their misogyny gets veiled by faux concern. Jen, I'm just worried you're damaging your body. You know what corsets do to livers, right? Corsets don't do anything to livers. They're definitely not hurting me as much as your condescension is hurting my head. Sorry, I'm out of sorts right now. I'll send you another email in a little bit when I've cooled off. Oh, thanks for the hard work, Charlie. Oh. It was really lovely. Our family so rarely gets together. It was nice seeing everyone come out. Aww. It's gonna make me cry. I was driving around the other day, you know, taking our clients on their last trip around town. I was thinking, did I ever tell you the first time I went to a funeral? I was a teenager about to start university, and a friend of mine was killed in a car accident. Totally out of the blue. Really tragic stuff. This made my friends out real good, but still. It was a big day. We all got into our best suits and dresses and packed ourselves into a few cars. There were a lot of us, so we had at least 3 different cars full of us, like clown cars, you know. While we're in the procession going to the cemetery, somebody in our car got a phone call from a friend in a different car. Turns out some asshat driver who doesn't know to not get in the way of a procession drove through the intersection and smashed straight into our friend's car. Nobody was hurt, thank God, but can you imagine getting that call? Anyways, one of my friends in the same car as me, the one who got the phone call, hung up and started laughing. Just laughing her ass off in that way that makes you not sure if they're really just crying or if they've gone or falling off the deep end. And she laughed, and then we all started giggling because, like, go figure, life is messed up sometimes, you know? There's no moral, no point to that story, I guess. I just remember that story and wanted to tell you because we work with death all the time, and I still sometimes get caught off guard by what that actually means. Oh, before you get an idea, this has nothing to do with why I became a funeral director. That decision came totally later and is nothing unremarkable. Somebody has to do it, and I have a strong stomach, so why not? Everyone wants to be respectful at funerals. Don't talk too loudly, be kind, smile, refrain from making inappropriate jokes. At least around the grieving family. Knowing what to wear, Roman Catholic funerals tend to lean more to the formal black attire rule, and it works for us. Did you know this goes back to the days of the Roman Empire where people wear black as a symbol of mourning? Black isn't universally the symbol for mourning, though. If you're attending a funeral that is from a culture that is not your own, it's important to understand this. Some colors have different meanings, and despite your best intentions, the wrong choice could mean accidental offense. Hinduism and Chinese cultures, white is a typical color for funerals. For Islam, though, it is less about the color you are wearing and more about how modestly you are dressed. Refrain from wearing any elaborate jewelry and be respectful of your behavior for Sikh. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Funerals, color of the clothing is as important as it's dressing modestly and being able to appropriate sit cross-legged. Be respectful is just a number one rule for any funeral, no matter what. Really remember that, and please don't hesitate to ask what is and isn't appropriate to wear. If you're attending to support a friend, family member, or partner, this day is not about you, so be sure to do whatever you can to be as respectful and supportive as possible, even if that means not wearing what you're used to wearing at a funeral, or even if it just means asking how you appropriately show your respects. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Do you want in? You want in over? Okay. We're in now. Yes. Yes, go lay down. Lay down in your little thing. Thank you. She lay down on the bed. That was Phoebe. Hello. Come here, microphone. Okay. Next job. Here are the instructions for your next body. You did a remarkable job on the first one. The family is very happy with you. No small feat, of course. Pleasing a grieving family isn't exactly the most comfortable of jobs. Your next job is a man named Mr. Duval. An elderly man died of old age. Nothing fancy, just a standard funeral with embalming. You can reach out to his daughter, Lizzie Duval, if you have any questions. She's handling her father's passing as well as can be expected. As always, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. Charlie, dear, please remember to wear proper embalming gear. Formaldehyde is extremely dangerous. I know I don't need to tell you, but my maternal instincts are hard to ignore. I promise I won't bother you too much. Well, just a little. Ask Matthew, he knows. Aw, I love this lady. I'll get right on it. I want to get in contact with the daughter. Can I not do that? No? Okay. Oh, we're already in our gear and I can't click on anything else. Alright, Mr. Duval. Let's check you out. Oh. Traditional burials typically require embalming, which preserves the body and prevents it from decomposing as quickly. Unless the family requests otherwise, all traditional burials will use embalming. Let's start by cleaning the body. Yes. Should I shave him too? Click on the razor and drag it over the body to shave it. Nice clean shave. This is a hairy man. Ooh. In order to break rigor mortis, you'll have to massage the body. Click and drag over the body to massage it. This is what they have to do? Oh, yeah. The eyeballs deflate once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag an eye cap into each eye socket to give it shape. These are the things I was talking about they put in their eyes. To close them and keep them closed. You'll need to glue them. Click and drag the glue onto each eye to shut it. The mouth sags and hollows once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag a cotton ball into the mouth to give it shape. To keep the mouth from opening, you'll need to suture it shut. Click and drag the needle and thread over the jaw to close it. Oh. I've only been to like 2 funerals. One was my brother's and I was really young. And he looked good. For being in like a car accident where his car flipped over. I mean, of course I didn't see it before, but you know. It involves removing blood and replacing it with preserving chemicals. Click and drag the scalpel over the neck to make an incision. Is it still gonna bleed? Is it gonna bleed? Ooh. To need a tube for draining the blood. Click on the tube and drag it into the neck incision. Click the cannula and drag it onto the carotid artery. This is how you get the preserving chemicals into the bloodstream. This is the, yes. Now you'll need to connect the embalming machine to the cannula, grab some additional tubing, and drag it to the cannula. Oh, kitty cat, you're in the screen. Please, scoot, scoot, Bella, scoot, scoot. I've got too many animals up in my studio. My studio is right on the bed. Okay. In order to evenly distribute the chemicals, you have to massage them through the body. Click and drag over the body to massage it. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, this is super fun. Fine. A little morbid, it's not morbid. This is life and death is life, and it all ends either way. Just don't think about it, don't think about it. You're gonna be dead one day too. Let's solve the incision. Click and drag the needle and thread over the incision to close it. Heck yeah. Ooh. Drain the organs of any remaining fluids. Click on the trocar, then click and hold on the abdomen until all the liquid has been drained. So they just poke holes? Ooh. Mike will take... Oh, his name is Mike, my bad. Take care of... Oh, wait, no. Different guy. Wait, no, same guy? Mr. Duval's makeup. I saw his dressing putting him in his casket. It's time to attend the funeral. Alright. Oh, you got like a little candle going? Or is that coffee? Matthew. His name is Matthew. Matthew's the... drops off the bodies guy. Talk to all of them. Came out of nowhere. I mean, it always sort of does, doesn't it? One minute you're laughing, having fun, and then the next poof, that person is gone, just like gone. Yeah, it's weird to think about for too long, like staring at the sun. I start to feel all fuzzy when I think about it. So weird, heart bodies just stop working like that. Yeah. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. Because it's Chinese and Hindu, right? 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 Yeah, I think it's different for different family members. I can remember I haven't gone to many traditional funerals, so mostly white, but like definitely not red no matter what. He always wanted to take his grandkids to the park, play catch. He loves playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. And this kid over here on his game thing, is that a Game Boy? He doesn't really know what's going on. I don't think he understands. That pop is gone now. But, most kids don't know. People cope in different ways. And it's just important to be there for other people in these time of grief. December 2nd. We are one tatted up-ish. Ooh, I would date us. But that doesn't... Okay. Thank you for the wonderful evening you and your staff put together for my father's funeral. He wasn't always an easy man to get along with, but I'm glad to have seen him off in such a kind way. Charlie, I was doing some reading. I know you hate when I try to give you dating advice, but hear me out. There's this dating site that's specifically for people working in the death industry. Okay, so maybe I'm a little worried for you. Haven't mentioned any news since the break of 2014 that we will never speak of again after this moment. But you're always saying how tired you get of people being scared to ask about your day, so maybe meeting somebody in the industry isn't the worst idea? Just promise me you'll consider it, okay? It's harder for me to make sure you're seeing sunlight when I'm all the way across the ocean. I know you look like a babe with pale skin and witchy coffee aesthetics and are super hot right now, but vitamin D is still a good thing. Hey! That's me though. Long range herber, I'm going to try it out because turns out people get super scared off when you tell them you work in a museum filled with dead bodies. Do you know how not interesting other people find teratomas? Charlie, I didn't know we were this weird to outside people. I've been spoiled by having a best friend who is as much of a weirdo as I am. Miss you, let's go Waldo Fine on our next Skype date. If you sign up for Dead Meat, isn't it the best name for a deaf industry dating website? Tinder rules apply. You have to like me if you come across my profile or whatever. I'm not sure how it works just yet though. Oh, go away. Go away. Oh my god, that's another game. I don't like the look of this, not one bit. I know you've only been with us a few months, but maybe you're aware of the trouble Amy has been having. The small mom and pop shop like Rose and Daughters can't compete with the bigger guys. Anyway, don't tell Amy I sent this to you. Also, I'm starving, so I'm going to grab some fast food before taking the hearse through the car wash, 2 birds, 1 stone, and swinging back to home. If you want anything, a beef and cheddar. I'm going to take the hearse through the drive-thru, though, of course. It freaks people out. I love it. They get so awkward. Paycheck coming late, sorry. This is embarrassing, but it seems I miscalculated some of our income and I don't have enough to pay you this week. Would it be terribly inconvenient if I cut you a check for next week instead? If you need the money urgently, please let me know. I feel terrible about this whole thing, and I can cut you a check from my personal account if need be. I'm so sorry about this. I assure you it won't happen again. Take care. Oh man. That's right. Not a lot of people go to the mom and pop stores. Just always, oh, big name, let's go to this place that everyone, freaking whatever. If you've been a long-time subscriber to our emails or follow us on social media, you've no doubt heard about the misgendering that transgender people are, at times, subjected to during their funerals. There have been notable situations where trans women have had their wishes overruled by their families and have had their hair cut, are buried under the wrong names, and subjected to the wrong pronouns in their obituary announcements. We care a lot about this because we believe in treating every person with the same level of compassion, respect, and care. And this absolutely extends to pronouns and respecting the deceased wishes name as per their lived experiences. The CDC's Funeral Director's Handbook on Death Registration and Fetal Death Reporting offers the fraud directive. Enter male or female based on observation. Do not abbreviate or use other symbols if sex cannot be determined. After verification with medical records, inspection of the body or other sources, enter unknown. Do not leave this item blank. Leaving it up to observation obviously enters into a world of issues since bodies can be so different. Because of ingrained bias, people can draw incorrect assumptions based on their own inaccurate observations. California has passed what is known as the Respect After Death Act, which states that the death certificate must reflect the deceased's gender identity as they lived it, so a step in the right direction. People who are trans deserve the same respect in death that people who are cisgender receive. Amen. Misgendering in death takes away this respect. It can also inflict hurt and trauma on spouses and friends that survive the deceased. So what can we do as funeral directors? Listen to the people who come into your office. In America, especially, some marriages may not be recognized as legal, depending on the laws around same-sex marriage. But this doesn't mean you're not dealing with 2 people who have loved each other in the same way as another couple. Listen, learn, and always be respectful. While you have to work with the next of kin, your duty is also to ensure the deceased receives the utmost respect in their burial. If the funeral is to honor the deceased, and do that. Honor them. Today's funeral is for a woman who died from breast cancer. Nothing fancy, just a standard cremation. Please don't hesitate asking if you have questions. It's really sad to think that so many trans people are buried under the wrong gender or pronouns. Because whoever was in charge of it, I guess, only saw that person as this gender, when the transgender person saw themselves as that gender. And a living relative who made the decision or wrote it all up wanted to only see them as this gender, not even taking into regard how the deceased would feel and making it about them. In the end, it's that person's identity, whether they're alive or not. You have to respect that and honor that. It's not your decision, it's theirs. If they lived as a woman, it is not your right to say that they died as a man. It's just not. You gotta respect them. Even in death. Before we cremate Miss Hall, we will need to prepare her body. Brought clothing and jewelry for her to wear. It is important to remove these before cremation process as to not damage them. Let's start by removing Miss Hall's necklace. Click and drag the necklace to place it on the purple tray. We will place the necklace in the urn with Miss Hall's remains later. After she's cremated, we'll need to identify her remains. Click and drag the round identification tag and place it in the coffin. Great! Miss Hall is all set to be cremated now. I thought we had to remove her clothes, no? Okay. Press the D button. Is there anything else I can... Alright. Guess it was just a jewelry. Aww. I'm wearing my dad's ashes and a necklace right now. So this kind of hits. This is the cremulator. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies into ash, so much as bone fragments. Using the cremulator, we'll break these bone fragments down into ash-like remains. I got bones in my necklace? Dude! Let's start by placing the urn into the cremulator. Under the nozzle. Drag the bone fragments and drop them into the top of the cremulator. Oh shoot, oh gosh. Oh. Oh! Oh! I won't let me drag anything else. Drag on the counter. Back into the urn. Click on the necklace and drag it to the urn. Get in there. Maybe we'll take the urn to the funeral parlor and present it alongside some flowers. Alright. I know I don't have to talk to him, but you know, this is nice in a weird way. She liked that we're all here talking. She always tried to keep the family together. The food is delicious. I know that's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. Glad she was cremated, not in like an open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. At least we all got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. Did something happen? She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. She never gave up, not once. She would have hated this music. She never wanted her funeral to be sad. She would want us to be smiling. She said so. I can change the music if you want. Put on some freaking... What are the kids listening to today? I don't know. Juice? Lizzo? I don't know. Eh. Oh no, no longer be in business? I don't really know what to say. Since my father passed away, I've done my best to make the Rosengard daughters warm and friendly to anyone who chose to use our services. It was my memorial to him, the original Rose, in a lot of ways. You've all become like family, including you, Charlie, our most recent addition. But it's been getting harder to make ends meet. Rent is going up in the neighborhood, and I'm finding less and less like I have energy for this business. There's a lot of competition from other funeral homes, larger corporations than we are that can take on more business and offer more impressive services. You know the way it goes. So we've been bought or sold either way soon. Hillside Heritage Enterprises Inc., a company that owns many funeral homes in the city and across the country, will replace Rose and Daughters starting from the beginning of next month. Same building, same name. They're keeping the name Rose and Daughters Funeral Home for tax purposes. Wow. Though honestly, I'm trying hard not to just see it as a move on their part to keep up the image that is a family-run business. I don't know how I feel about that, but I also don't know if there's anything I can do at this point either. I've signed the papers. At least my father's legacy is still intact somewhat. They have a good reputation, have agreed to keep you all on. That was one of my stipulations. I would sell as long as you all weren't without a job. Sorry I didn't tell you in a more personal way. I would have loved to have a company lunch, but I admittedly didn't have the heart to tell you in person. This was easier for me. Please understand. Wow. Dang. I thought I would forward this to you in situations like this. We typically connect with people like Ryan, with a grief counselor, or other professionals who can really help him. Sometimes we get emails like this and people don't know where else to turn. It's difficult, and family isn't always the most reliable for some people. Usually I would be happy to connect him, but I'm feeling a little tired today, not my usual self, and it would be good for you to start building these kinds of relationships on your own. This email might be a bit odd, but you said if I was ever having troubles, I should reach out, and you would know somebody I could talk to about all of this. I don't know what to do now. I know my grandmother had lived. Oh man, this is so sad. I'm sorry for being an inconvenience. No, baby. Baby, no. Oh. 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 Oh, no. We did. Okay, sorry. I've been playing a new game and things are oh, that's just way harder. Like, seriously? It's like really, really difficult. And I know my Minesweeper game was on point after working that overnight front desk job at that motel for 3 years. But I must have gotten rusty. Anyways, instead of mines, you avoid graves so you don't disturb the adorable ghost. The main character also kind of looks like you. Oh. Life, mindful the environment, doing your part to reduce pollution, and natural cemeteries are becoming more popular. And our focus on a few rules, mainly so that bodies aren't allowed to be embalmed with chemicals that can damage the environment. The bodies must be buried in a biodegradable shroud or casket. Not only is this better for the environment, it's also cheaper. Ooh, I'd probably like to do that. Just over $1,000. Okay, so better for the people and the environment, and just maybe not so good for big business. Alright. Please see the note below about the pacemaker. It can be tricky. Please cremate my father. He has a pacemaker too. The doctor told me that would need to be removed. We can cut into him. Sounds good. I will take care of that. Don't be so loud. came directly from the hospital, so we don't have to worry about removing any valuables from him, as family did not provide any for us to include. Ooh. Mr. Reyes has a pacemaker that we'll need to remove before cremation. Pacemakers are batteries, and will explode inside the hot heat of the cremation machine, and we definitely don't want that. Removing his pacemaker. They didn't provide us with clothes or anything? Oh, is that what it looks like? Okay. But, straight from the hospital. But they didn't send any clothes? Please just cremate my father? That doesn't sound... This is just like a basic urn, too. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know. Get in there. Alright, what's a tea, sis? What is the tea? I want to dress like that. It's so nice. Very Wednesday Addams. I wonder if he ever liked me. He was nice to me, but I don't know. He never seemed like he really cared if I was there or not. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, babies. Did you ever end up clearing the air with your father? No, we talked a few times, but no, not really. He sounded like a difficult man. He was stubborn, that's just it. Stubborn. I'm gonna guess because you got an LGBT email. These two are a couple, and the father might not have agreed with that. I never really agreed with that ever. What do you want to do after this? It's pretty nice out. Let's change and go find a patio somewhere? Sounds good. I could really use a beer right now. Hey, did I ever tell you the time we tailgated? You never listened to me, so that figures. So this is a stubborn man. We're gonna honor him anyways, because he's dead now. Not like he can change. Don't know why I said that. Okay, so how much is the place gonna change? Doesn't look like it's changed much. You hate mushrooms so much, I found the perfect thing for you. Okay. I've been thinking about death. I know, shocker. Look what you've done to me. I think I want this mushroom suit. No, it's not called that. I can't remember the name of it. I'm writing on my phone, so I don't feel like Googling it right now. Anyways, the idea is that it's a biodegradable suit that the deceased wears. It's made with what people call a biomix, i.e. mushrooms and other microorganisms that help to decompose bodies, neutralize toxins in the bodies, and provide nutrients for the soil for plants, not pants. I think this one company even offers casket liners for use in green caskets. I think this is what I want. It'll be just like Hannibal. Wait, don't tell people I said that, okay? But seriously, it's pretty cool. I love all the death innovation happening. You might as well do something when we're in the ground, you know. Love you. Think about it and let me know your thoughts. I want all of your thoughts. If it's not this, then maybe I'll have my ashes made into jewelry, but seriously, I'm probably going to do this. There's no harm in planning ahead, am I right? Oh, poor baby. Oh. I was hoping you wouldn't have to confront this situation yet, anyways. They're never easy. Rose and Daughters has been asked to prepare the body of a young man who took his own life. He had a will prepared and asked for cremation, but the family has demanded a traditional burial instead. Unfortunately, he didn't make anyone his power of attorney or didn't have any witnesses sign his living will or his advance directive regarding these wishes, so his family is legally in the right to do whatever they want with his body. It's unfortunate, but we had to do as his family wishes. Disregard our son's will as it concerns matters of his burial. He was clearly not thinking right and didn't know what he really wanted. Proceed with an open casket. But he wants cremation. Okay. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. I would love to cremate you instead, buddy. But I don't think the game's gonna let me do that. Suicide is a tough topic. Maybe. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what you've been going through, what you weren't going through. It's... you know... really tough to talk about. So let's just get this boy all settled up. Get this man all settled up, yes. Alright. You're almost done, baby boy. Oops. Let's get all them fluids out. I'm like mosquitoes. Oh shit. Big ol' sippy. I would have loved to cremate him instead, but you know, the game would not let me, apparently. I still can't believe he did it. I feel like I should have known, you know, been able to done something to stop it. There was no way to know. You can't blame yourself. You wouldn't have wanted that. I know, it hurts. I know. Oh, babies. I wish we were closer. Wow, I still can't believe this is real, my baby brother. I should have played more games with him when he asked. I heard it wasn't going to be an open casket. I'm surprised it's public. Usually funerals for these circumstances are more private. Hey, dude, I'm sorry. Life gets fucked up. I don't know. You deserve extra honor, extra respect. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna do a new job. This game's only, what, an hour long? Can't really write much right now. I have a lot of work I have to do. I've been inguinal hernia from 1750. It's the oldest in our collection, and you can even see this bit of paper the surgeon put in after removing the hernia. Super cool. I'll send you a link when we have a catalog. What is my life? What is that sentence I just typed? But anyway, this event that I'm forwarding you is taking place near you. Figured you'd be into it. Might help with that feeling of restlessness you were talking about before. Could be good to talk about some of the things you're feeling. Lots of positive people there. Sounds like it'll be a safe space. A death cafe, huh? First off, this is all bull crap. Look, knowing how these corporations run, I wouldn't be surprised if they're monitoring our emails now. I don't really believe that. I'm just upset. I get that Amy didn't have much of a choice. You can only fight a huge corporation taking all of your business for so long. This isn't 6 feet under. And they just swooped in, and now we have to deal with their BS practices. They're colder than the corpse I picked up from the morgue this morning. Who charges this much for funerals? It feels dirty and exploitive. Let's grab a drink after work. I need to blow off some steam, and emails aren't really the most appropriate place to do this. Too late, I guess. If you're reading this, Hillside Overlord, good. Chad Grant, of course his name is Chad. We are pleased to bring on Rose and Daughters as part of the Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. They will be another institution amongst hundreds of other properties owned across the country. But of course, as part of the adjustment process to the Hillside Heritage Enterprise, fuck you, heck, sorry, trying to get monetized, culture, there will be a number of changes that will come to Rose and Daughters. We will send out the memo regarding the specifics and details of these changes, and we expect them to be followed impeccably. Glad to be leading the way for Rose and Daughters from now on. You are a chode. Below are the details of your next client. Ensure you follow the requested specifications exactly. After you are done, I will review your work in order to properly evaluate you at the end of the month. For agreeing to take care of Jocelyn's cremation. The bike accident was, well, it was far more than I was expecting. I know she wanted to be cremated, and to be honest, I don't think I could bear seeing her like that after what happened. Oh, right. Thank you for being so cold and despondent of all this. Someone just fucking died, so, Wow. Jerk. Could you be a little more sensitive? Or are you just gonna milk this dead guinea pig? Place it in your hand. Can you believe I miss Amy? I miss her so much. Miss her so much. Oh, I miss her so much. She liked birds, I guess. Kobe. Oh my god. Sorry, I was about to get frustrated. Can you hear my mouse clicking? Good. Oh, baby, you're so cute. Should we do the visual at the spot? Careless drivers, I swear to God. Look out for bikers, man. I'm glad I'm here, but wow, I just need a glass of wine and to binge watch something right now. That's also how I deal with grief and stuffing my face with food. I have to go through all of her things. How am I supposed to decide what to keep? If you need help, I can help. No, thanks. I mean, but no, I don't know. It's so intimate. Feels like I should do it myself. She would kill me if others saw the things we have. Yeah, she was kind of a closed book, except for you. Yeah, she was special. Oh. So glad it's cremation. I would have lost it seeing her body. She was always so careful where her helmet signaled use the bike lanes. Asshole drivers, they need to pay attention. Have you heard what's happening to the driver? No, I haven't. I want to ask Leah. This has been hard enough on them without asking about the legal ramifications of all this. Yeah, after all of this, let's see what we can do to help them. Shouldn't deal with the death of their partner all by themselves. Oh. It fucking sucks. This is sad. I might start crying. I might. But life and death and love and stuff. Home funerals. No, thank you. I just saw a video of a gorilla walking on his hind legs. Like a human being, Charlie. A human being. We, as a species, have seen the beginning of our end. That is who? I feel like this is a reference to something. Charlie, I need a drink. Beer after work. P.S. I also really want mozzarella sticks, and I can be both hungry and angry. And no, I will not say angry ever. As stated in a previous email, here are the new rules and code of conduct I expect you to follow from now on while on any premises belonging to Hillside Heritage Enterprises. First and foremost, there is a required uniform and strict dress code from now on. Second most importantly to this is that no tattoos are to be when speaking with customers and clients, consider the opportunity to upsell. Always encourage a deceased loved one to purchase a higher quality package. Are you serious? You find that encouraging loved ones to think of the comfort and style of the deceased as an experience. Nope. Food is no longer allowed to be brought in. Instead, encourage deceased loved ones to purchase a premium sandwich and appetizers. Oh my god. Hold on, am I hiding my tattoos right now? No, screw you. I'm a rebel. You ain't gonna see me. I reviewed your request on behalf of a potential family inquiring if we at Hillside can and will perform green burials. I should have informed you of this in the beginning, but we do not perform green as they are not cost effective. All employees and subsidiaries must comply. We do not wish to lose potential customers though, so do try your hardest to convince the families to instead choose a traditional burial package. This dude he's an arse. I don't like him. I am proud to announce that Hillside has received a contract with the city to dispose of any unclaimed bodies. This is an important revenue stream for us, as I'm sure I don't need to explain to you, Charlotte. Although Hillside is being paid a decent wage from the city for these services, cremation is preferred here as it's the most cost-effective of the two options. First unclaimed body belongs to a middle-aged man, possibly homeless, whose body has yet to be claimed. No special preparations are needed for this cadaver aside from cremation. Alright. No. Thank you. Hello? All set to be cremated. Okay. I can't stop it. Damn. Wow. Oh, Chad. Way to be such a freaking joik. There's not gonna be anyone there, right? No one knew this guy. Just me. It's sad to think that this is what's happening. Even death has a price tag on it. Okay, that's so cool. Oh, she put it up there. That space used to be empty. She put it right there. Charlie, you're a sweetheart. Aww. Okay. Dating the special effects makeup artist, and she's like the coolest person I've ever met in my life. She totally loves Ava's possession and was equally freaked out by his possession scenes, but so utterly delighted at the idea of the support group for people who have been possessed. That was your best recommendation in a while, Charlie. You were slipping there. I was getting worried you had lost your taste. But yeah, her name is Lily, and she's super death positive, isn't freaked out by my work, and also isn't too into it like that last dude I saw, Jason, Michael, God, I can't remember. I just really like spending time around her. I can talk about whatever I want, and it's never a conversation stopper. She also totally gets what I mean when I say that, like, working with death and spending so much time thinking about death actually makes me happier. It makes everything else feel so much more worth it, you know? Memento mori, hey, when it's honest, whatever they taught us in that one poetry class we took. It just clicked. Feels good, fun, and affirming, like dating should be. Thinking of taking her to Maple Meadows. She's super into roller coasters, and I think the idea of sharing cotton candy, or maybe not, I don't want to throw up on the rides, is sickeningly cute. Then maybe I'll kiss her on top of the Ferris wheel. Be super corny and cliche for once in my life. Anywho, enough about me for now. I'm still kind of in shock from your last email. Do you think you're going to do it? You know you have my support when it's just bet. No matter what you decide. I know it's cute, but it's just making me think about my lack of relationship right now and the fact that I used to be engaged. Like, what, 2 years ago? And that all went up in smoke. And I haven't dated anyone since, and the person I had a crush on does not like me like that, which is cool. I'll get it. Ain't gonna fault them for not having a crush on me, because that's stupid and hella manipulative. Like, no. Well, you know. Maybe I'll find someone, maybe I won't. Hey. I put in my 2 weeks notice. You know how unhappy I am working for Mega Corporation 101. My skills are useful in other professions. I'm not worried about myself, but you, I am worried about. You're too good for this corporate scum. You actually care about the people you work with and for. Don't let them defeat you, okay? I'll bring beers over next week. We can talk a bit more freely. We're thrilled to announce that Hillside just signed a contract with Morning Valley Hospital, allowing us access to all the cadavers that come through their pediatric and maternity wards. We're excited for the opportunity to work with Morning Valley Hospital, which intakes over 100,000 patients. You're just all about the money. You're not about the people. Oh, we're gonna start our own business, bish. I see you were not able to convince the Dimcom family to take a standard funeral. I had to contact them out Now myself, in order to not lose a sale, please read the enclosed emails for a lesson on how to properly upsell potential customers. I don't want to see that we've lost any customers because of your refusal to upsell. That is part of your job. Fuck you. Screw you. I want to do the home funeral though. Oh, now she's got her tattoos covered. Oh wait, no, she's in the thing. That's why. They haven't asked for it. You forced them into it. They want a whole funeral, and you're just like, no, we have to upsell, 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 because that's all you care about is money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money means more problems. You're gonna run into so many problems. God, I hope you choke on something. Not you, miss. Moisturize me. Moisturize that towel. I'm getting the hang of it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. This isn't what you wanted. This isn't what you wanted. And this fucking corporation can suck my toe. Do, 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 do. They're probably into that stuff. Da, 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 da. Not to say that it's to each their own, but you know, corporations just like to lick boots. And not in the kinky way. They like to milk money of everything. Even death, like, wow. Like, can you be decent for once? Can you try to be a human being? Yum. I'm so sorry, people. I know you guys wanted a home funeral. I'm so sorry. My boss is a turd, but that's okay because I'm quitting. Why do these things always make me so hungry? You're always hungry. Me. It's so cold in here. I think they have the air conditioning on too high. Yeah, let's go for a walk later. It's really nice out. It would be good to stretch my legs. Oh. It feels so impersonal. She would have hated this. Yeah, but I don't know. They must have had their reasons. Oh, hey, what did you think about the trailer I sent you? Oh, yeah, I've heard that show is so good. I saw that video of the one kid actor doing karaoke. Do you think we did the right thing? I feel bad not doing what Mom asked for. Oh, you know, honey, but what that Chad guy said seems right. We don't want to dishonor her memory by letting her rot. Yeah, I just want Mom to know I loved her. I wish I hadn't yelled at her before. It's okay. She knew you loved her. Fights happen. Please don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, I'm going to miss her. Me too. Aw. Man, I am so sorry. You can haunt my boss, though, if you want. Yeah. Oh! We did it! Wait, did we, or is this just where we live? Charlie, dear, I'm so proud of you. I knew there was something special in you when I hired you for Rose and Daughters. If there is anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. I am always happy to help. I sorely miss you and Matthew's terrible sense of humor. When I first became a hearse driver, I was told that my most important job wasn't steering, it was sympathizing. I respectfully disagree, and thankfully, I concentrated on my driving skills since I'm now working as a wait for it Bus driver. A school bus driver, Charlie. Can you believe that? Pretty sure I said the most important part of my job was not steering. I'd be fired immediately. Okay. I didn't know how else to tell you. For some reason, I was worried you'd think less of me, but I don't know why. You've never been the judgmental kind. And besides, corpses are way easier to deal with than children. Screaming children, might I add. I actually love it. These kids can be pretty cute, but don't tell Amy that I told you that. She was always harping on me for not having any kids, and for being all cynical about them. Congrats on your new business, Charlie. I'm so proud of you. I'll swing by your new place one day, show you my new wheels. Maybe we can grab a bite to eat. Be seeing ya. Charlie, I'm so happy for you. I know it's been a rough year for you. Seriously, I think our wine intake saw a bazillion% increase. But you stuck through it like a champ. You deserve this. Finally being your own boss is a great move for you. No more having to explain anything you don't want to. I'm trying to not be too cheesy right now. Can't wait to be home next week for our visit and to check out your new space. Yes, have you heard about these green burial pods? When I find the link in my 1 million open tabs, I'll shoot it over to you. Today's a day, isn't it? I can't believe how quickly this has come up. Thank you for your understanding and for your hard work. Your work. You've made today easier already. See you at 1 p.m. Best, Eileen Hansen. I'll see you soon. Wait. What's Magnolia Forest? Natural Burial Park. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, Charlie. Look at that toesies. Oh. This hurts. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. It hurts so much. I thank you for helping me give her the funeral she always wanted. Anyway, I think we're ready to get started now. Aw. Is that it? I think it is. And that was a Mortician's tale. Mm-hmm. Y'all guys are all great. Love y'all. The art was cute. I love the music. Some of them made me cry. Some of the stories made me cry. Well, anyways, that was it. Hope you enjoyed. I did. Big stretchy. Oh, pets! Pets, do you have pictures? I want to see the pictures. Let me see the pictures. Oh, no. Okay, fine. Alright, I'm Goody Ghosty. And I'll see you soon. Bye. How do I stop this recording?